So I'm back on land after tying up that Roro. I went to Whataburger, got me a quick dinner, and now I'm on my second to last ship. Uh, two ships just came up, and then I'll be done for the night. Uh, it's a great thing about this job, and it's the worst thing. It's that I'm on call 24/7, and I love it when it's busy though because it's a lot of money. I think tonight I'll make almost $400 in one night. Yeah, so right now I'm outside of Royal Caribbean terminal over here on Pier 10, and I have a ship to let go. But before I do, I want to talk about tonight's topic, and that's surviving versus winning, or surviving versus thriving. So most of my life, I've always just gotten by. I never felt like I was really thriving or really winning in what I was doing. I was always just living paycheck to paycheck, working a 9 to 5 job where I'm just looking at the clock, just waiting for the workday to end, so I could go home and just do it all over again, and never really achieving anything or having a goal to look forward to. And I think a good analogy for what I've gone through is picture like an American football game where one team is losing by like a blowout by like 30 points or something, and it's only maybe a couple minutes on the clock left in the fourth quarter, and they know they're gonna lose, but they're still in there. They can't technically leave because I don't know, it's not. I don't think that's allowed. You still have to play till the clock runs out. But you have, so they basically, they're just there. Just they know they're gonna lose, but they're just there, just waiting for the clock to run out so they could go to the next game. And that's how I felt anytime I was at a job. I'm just waiting for the clock to to get the time where I got to go home and just go do it all over again. Every job I've ever had, I never really felt like I was going somewhere. Finally, I have a great job where I love I love working. I love the money. The money's great. The flexibility. I'm never bored, and I finally feel like I'm actually thriving. I want to also give another example of this surviving in my life. When I was in the military, we always had this mindset that we will look at situations as weeks or days, like basic training. We would look at it as 10 weeks. And then as you're in basic training, you're counting down the days until you finish. You like, I have 3 weeks and a wake up, or 2 weeks and a wake up, or 8 days and a wake up. And that's how we've always will look at things. And when I was in Afghanistan, I would look at things as I had a mindset when I first went in there that I really wanted to accomplish something. We would have a list of high value targets that we would try to target, and although it never really went anywhere, because once you get somebody, we just replace it with another person on the list. The list was never ending, so it's not like we actually had an achievable goal. But towards the end of my deployment, it's when it really came to realize that, hey, like, I'm not trying to win a war. None of us are. We're just trying to survive the war. We're just waiting for our deployment date to finish so we could go back home. And so we were just counting down the weeks to eventually just go home. I remember the last couple of months, people just stopped going out on missions, and everyone just pretty much just clocked out, because it's like, well, what's the point of doing anything? Whether we win or lose or do nothing, we're still gonna leave on a certain date. And so I've always had that mindset of anywhere in life that I'm just waiting, counting down the minutes or the days, never really having a real goal. So this year, I wanted to change that. I really want to have goals that I'm actually trying to achieve, which is part of this thing that I'm doing with YouTube, doing my daily vlogs to kind of pressure me to do this. I've thought of some books that story ideas that I want to write about. I'll talk about those more in another video, because that's part of my goal, is to write a book. And I also thought about today when I was working on that Roro ship, I mean on the tying up the Roro, that a good idea for a video is I might live stream. I might get like some sort of mount and mount this phone on my chest and do a live stream when I'm on the boat, on tying up what we call an oil terminal. It's I have to get on the boat and go to another island, and we tie up a ship in the water, and it's pretty fun and interesting, and I think it's something different. And I'm thinking of live streaming that because I think it'll be entertaining. Yeah, and I'm still writing down other ideas for my other goals, because this year is it's a new year, new me, you know, like the saying goes. So yeah, so are you in your life, have you always felt that you were just surviving, just going through the motions every day? It's like Groundhog Day. Every day you wake up, it's the same thing. Even though the day changes, you feel like you're just going nowhere. And that's how I felt pretty much for all my life. And I've had this job for a couple of years, but I haven't taken full advantage of it. I've wasted my paychecks instead of saving them up, and I'm trying to find other jobs or other sources of income, and I'm trying to save all this money and do something with it, do something more with my life, you know. I'm figuring it out as I go. So yeah, so that's today's topic. I'm not sure what tomorrow I'll talk about. All right, well, I have this ship to tie up. Let me show you the cruise ship terminal where I'm at, if you can see, because it's kind of foggy. And then I have what we call an explosive boat. So the Port of Galveston is kind of unique, and not too many ports allow explosives into their cities. I don't know why we were like one of the only ones, but I've heard that it's because if it blows up, it'll take a lot of people with them, and for some reason, I guess I don't know. We're one of the. I've heard there's like 2 ports in the U.S. that allow these type of explosives to be unloaded. And so after this ship that I'm untying right now, I'm gonna go mess with that explosive vessel, and then I'll be done for that's at midnight, and then I'll be done for the night, and then I'll do it all over again tomorrow. But I actually look forward to working here, because it's fun. I'm never bored. Make great money. And like I said, I unlike other jobs where I was just looking at the time, this job I actually feel like I'm thriving. And I hope I don't know. Share your stories. Are you in a job or in a position that you're just feel like you're going nowhere? That you have achieved the maximum that you could achieve? Or not. I don't know. That's how I'll end this. Till tomorrow.